Happy Monday and welcome back to another week of my house episodes. Anyways, the first thing we're going to do is, well, this is a color, and on the other side we're going with a gray look to kind of fit with the house. The rest is a nice beige color to match with the backsplash as well as the tile on the wall. So this is more like a warm gray beige area. Walking toward upstairs, everything is going to go with a cooling effect with a very gray and going very dark to the third floor. I love how everything is looking. Yes, that wall still needs to be painted, but we need to get the cable guy in first before we can work on it. Moving on upstairs, I love how oh look, the conch looking light is put in. I like it a lot. Maybe we should do that to the back hallway also. But yes, we started painting the top part. We still need a ladder to paint. Let me turn the light really quick. Here we go. Let's look at every place it's done. So the hallway is looking great, same color as the first floor. I really love this bunny gray color. And now we're moving to the third room. We kind of use almost the same color as the kitchen for this room. It's like a soft gray. I like it, to be very honest, because I'm going with a rustic kind of like cowboy theme in this, like a barnyard theme for the decor, so I really like this design. Okay, moving on, I want to show you the back staircase. The back staircase we're not going to work on because it's going to be my plant room with every floor, and so we're just going to leave that alone for now. This is how the bathroom looks now that's all painted. I love the dark gray. This is not the same gray as the hallway. This is actually a shade darker. I don't have the name with me, but I will link that down below later. Of course, it needs to be rewired a little bit, but that's where the mirror is gonna go. And of course, I'll need to add the door frame, but that's all gonna be done today. Let's check out the master bathroom. I love the look. Of course, this is the same gray as the other bathroom. We kind of want to keep the same gray everywhere. And for our room, it's kind of this very light beige gray. Again, I don't have the name, but I will list it down below or maybe on video once I find out from my husband. But I really love how it looks so far. This is supposed to be a sleeping area, so I kind of want it kind of somewhat darker, and since the theme of the house is going with the cool effect with a splash of warm, I feel like this looks really good. Going to the French quarter. For the French quarter, we already primed everything. We're going to keep this room completely white. It's going to be an eggshell flat white that matches the ceiling, so Chris is going to go ahead and paint this room its color today. This is how it looks with just one coat of primer, and I really like it so far. It is missing the applique, but that's okay. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and move on upstairs to the third floor to show you how it looks like so far. On this floor, we're gonna turn it into, well, my closet in this room, and we're gonna paint this a super dark gray. We are picking out smoky ember and this one other gray. The top floor is going to be the darkest floor of the whole house. I kind of want to keep it that way because it's going to be an entertainment kind of place, and the hallway behind this is going to be the same color. We'll work on that little crevice place later, but yeah, we're not gonna work on this yet today. But I might start to, well, we're gonna have to move a lot of things downstairs to the basement, and then I'm going to prime these doors, hopefully. Alright, I'm gonna head downstairs and get to work. That is the update so far. It's, you know, just repetitive work at this point. Here's the mirror that the bathroom sink came with. It's just not big enough and it's too thick, that's why we're not using it. More mirrors. So I'll use that for my closet or something. On this side, it's gray. See? Cute. So today the fridge is delivered. They're going to bring it in and install it for us, and yeah, I honestly think it's awesome that this two guys can lift this heavy fridge by themselves. I think it's really cool. It's already so cold. So as you can see, we have to push the fridge way back. The dishwasher is also installed. So we took everything out already. Look how nice and beautiful it is. Voila! Took all the tape out. So much space. So for lunch, I'm having a sandwich by Ballet Bakery and avocado shake, and my husband is having the same. Yeah. So after lunch, we moved everything down to the basement and we sweep up the place, dust it a little bit, just kind of clearing the room up so that the floor guys can come in and work on the floor. And for dinner, we're having shrimp scampi, and I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday and I'll show you what it looks like. Happy Tuesday, or shall I say snowy Tuesday. It is so gross today, but this is how it looks in the first floor. We had to move everything from all 3 floors down to the basement. So today my job is to install all of the window shades. We're going to add curtain later, so first we have to provide some privacy by just adding temporarily for now. And Chris is going to show me how, and I'm going to do it myself. So Chris is hooking up the mirror as well as the vanity light. I love it. And now he's going to show us how to apply this decal vinyl onto the bathroom window.
Okay.
So Chris is going to go ahead and finish all the bathrooms, window, and maybe a few in the hallways. This is how that peel looked like. I kind of want to show you how thick it is. And now I'm going to also show you how the window looks like, well, the bedroom window looked like with the shade all hung up. But pretty much after this, because it's really snowy, we're going to head home because we have to start packing early. And for dinner, we're having some shaking beef. It's just something simple just to get us through the day. But from tomorrow on, I'm going to be packing at home. So I spent the next 3 days packing. Yes, I packed from Wednesday to Friday. While the floor guys are getting the floor sanded and repolished and whatnot, I spent all those time just packing up. This is what my closet looks like now. I know it's so sad, but I also realized I had a lot of stuff. And everything is ready for the move. I think the last few things I'll have to do is going to be packing up the dishes and all the other good and heavy stuff in the main room, but personal stuff wise, I am done. What an empty closet, sad. But yeah, this is me getting started now in the living room. I have to pack up Chris' stuff, but yeah. And for dinner, we're having some Thailand snow crab. It is so delicious. I'm currently addicted to corn for some crazy reason, but I thought I would share my meal with you guys. And of course, you need some green. And for green, I love adding strawberry to my avocado salad. Good morning, happy Saturday. Today we are done. This is how the shiny new floor look like. So now the last few step is of course to repaint all the baseboard, and before you paint you have to literally retape everything. So I'm going to go ahead and retape. So after taping the whole floor, I'm going to go ahead and use this little sander and clean up the stairway. So in the stairway there are places that kind of have paint stain from the last paint job, and before you can restain the wood and paint around a certain area, you have to kind of sand it down first. And this is going to make my life so much easier. So this is how it kind of look. I just kind of go over it with a machine on all the floor, and it's supposed to take off all the stain or all the past paint that was already painted there. See all those rough edges? Well, those have to all be cleaned up. So yeah, I'll just kind of show you. And you'll have to look from all angles because anywhere where people can visually see it, I have to sand it. So after my husband is done painting all the room and the paint is dry, I go and peel all the blue tape out and start cleaning along the line. And yeah, it's pretty simple. You just peel it and then clean the edges a little bit just in case it gets into the wood because my husband is a perfectionist. Oh, and check out the floor. Isn't it nice and shiny and beautiful? But yeah, everything is looking really good. So now I'm gonna show you what it kind of looked like, you know, all the wall with the baseboard being painted already. Those blotches, it need to be resand and repaint a little more, but yeah, all the internet are hooked up and it's nice and clean, and I guess now we're just waiting for the cleaning crew to come and just clean it all up and make it nice and shiny and sparkly. We'll need to kind of add the covering to all of the light switches as well as the plug-in, but that's not a problem. We can do that all in one day. Wow, everything is turning out beautifully. Agree? This is how 2 coat of paint look. It's a beautiful eggshell white, and we're trying to protect the floor. That's why there's brown paper everywhere. Okay, moving on. I'm going to have to retape the floorboard so Chris can paint again on the stair. Let's go to the back stairway. I don't think we're doing much with the back stairway. I think we're going to leave it alone until after we move in. I want to show you this 3rd room. This is how it looks like. No more stain on the floorboard. Everything is well taped and well painted. This is pretty much the end result. This is the finished room. We just have to add the plug-in stuff cover. But I'm going to show you the hallway as well as the back stairway. We're going to go upstairs and I'm going to show you what the upstairs room looked like. Yes, we painted a dark gray. And we're going to use, I believe, 3 shades of gray in here. This is going to be the new girl entertainment area. It's going to be a dark gray. We're going to pretty much, well, we have to finish the 3rd floor, but we'll do that after we move in. The base trim still needs to be done, but overall the paint, there's already been 2 coat on this. And of course the door has already been primed, but it needs to be painted white. The room itself is going to be a matching color with the other room. I think the bathroom matches the hallway, so here's a better lighting. The hallway actually looks this dark instead of like that lighter gray that you see from the reflection. This is going to be kind of dirty for a while because we have to work on the 3rd floor and build a walk-in closet. Over here is going to be my work room. So this is where I'll be designing my bridal dress. I'm excited. We still have to finish it, but we were really in rush of time, so we did what we can. So clean up here. I can use the floor as my reflection. Oh my god, it's so clean. I love it. Okay, let's kind of go downstairs, and I have to get started on taping up this hallway, well, the stairway, so that Chris can paint. Xfinity actually came this morning and hooked up our surveillance system, camera system, or security system, as well as our phone line or fax line, also our internet and TV and all that. Chris is just finishing up the 1st floor now, and that's why I'm going to kind of help him while he finished the workroom. But that is how the house look. I hope you guys like it. It's been a really long journey. Whew. So here's the last preview. This is the workroom. I'm going to show you how it looks like before we paint the baseboard. But this is the same bunny gray from the living room, which I love. This is going to be the workroom and fax machine for now, but it will be moved to the 3rd floor later on, and this will turn into another guest room. I adore this cool Victorian kind of feel and look, and I'm definitely thinking about maybe doing more squares around here, but we'll see after I add in the curtains, see if they really need it or not. If not, then I'll fill it with wall art. But yeah, Chris is now painting the stairway, and I'm going to go ahead and prime this custom-made door. And for those that do not know, custom-made door are actually more expensive than the regular standard door, because the regular standard door are hollow in between, versus these are just pretty much flat up non-hollow wood, so it's more expensive. I think a regular door is like $35 to $50 a door. These customized door like $100 to $200 per door, so I think it's ridiculous. Anyways, this is how it looks like after 1 coat of white paint on top of the primer. I'm going to paint it again a 2nd coat, and after the 2nd coat, then it'll be done. And remember, you do have to prime the inside and the outside of the door and on the edges and everything. So yeah, but after this, we are done and I'm calling it a day. But I hope you have enjoyed this video as well as our home series, and I'll see you at the ending video. Bye bye! Have a blessing Sunday, everyone. Today we are attending Mass at the Cathedral of Holy Cross. It is a beautiful cathedral. Oh my gosh, what would it be like to get married here? But I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to because I'm pretty sure the line is going to be like 3 years in advance calling or something. It's just gonna be crazy, but I'm so blown away how beautiful this church is. Every little detail, it's marvelous. Well, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and attend church and I'll check in with you guys afterward. After church, we went to Chow City. It's a dim sum place in Dorchester, which really hit the spot for me because I was craving for some so badly. So yeah. So coming home, I realized there's a box on my counter. That sneaky man actually got me some shoes for my birthday. It's so sweet of him. I didn't expect anything because it's been really busy for both of us and we weren't really gonna do much but just grab dinner tonight. So I was really happy that he thought of me. And tonight we're having dinner at Les Claire. So when we're here, we usually have dinner, the seasonal degustation. It is a 4 savory course followed by grand fromage. The signature sorbet and grand dessert. When we're sitting there deciding what we want to have, if you look on the left hand side that we just passed, they have this before even the bread come out. And then when the bread come out, you'll also have this amazing soup with this cracker in it, and honestly it is so good. And look at this cute little butter that they homemade here. It's so amazing. But yeah, that's what we're gonna have, and we're not gonna wine pair tonight, so I'm having a Negroni and my husband is having a Manhattan with Black Label. Yum. But I'm gonna enjoy my bread and order soon. So with our meal, this is the Noisette poached Maine lobster with shrimp dumpling, white asparagus nage, and grapefruit and basil. And honestly, you'll have to really taste everything all together for you to really get the taste, and this is also my favorite out of all the meal I had here. The next thing I'm having is New York State foie gras royale with Feu de la Brique crisp. It has poached kumquat, pear, and zuzu sauce. And usually they can give you salmon or the fish. This is the Gulf of Maine hake with dashi noodle, black miso paste, petit shiitake, and parsnip tofu. And I like this, but I actually prefer the salmon more. And honestly, this is what we got today, but if you find it on the day where they don't have this and they substitute with some salmon dish, pick the salmon. It is so good. So the meat that you're looking at is from the Jameson Farm rack of lamb with bulgur salad, cumin spiced carrot puree, and lamb, sumac glazed carrot, and garlic herb sausages. So after that hearty meal, they're going to give you the grand fromage, and it's just your selection of cheese, honey, bread, and I think that's like some kind of like cracker. Is not part of the spring degustation. This is just what the chef has newly created, and he wanted us to try out something that he wanted to work with the menu. It's actually very sweet of them. They're always giving you free trial things, and this was amazing. So now come the lightning. This is the Claire with kumquat, pastry cream, and sourdough ice cream. It is so good. I finished this so fast. When having this meal, I really recommend the 4 wine pairing instead of 6 because you're going to get full and you're not going to finish your lightning. And even after this, when they give you the bill, they even give you more snack. So they gave us more yummy macaroon for both of us to share, and that ended the night for us. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, thumbs up if you liked the video, and I will see you in episode 12.